Hello everyone, and welcome back to the tutorial series of the GPS monitoring Excel application. In the previous videos, we showed how to add players into the system from the settings page, set the training start date, and begin logging training sessions. Then, we demonstrated how to record new sessions through the new data entry page and how they are saved into the database. After that, we uploaded the maximum match data and started analyzing based on those values. And finally, we showed how to import bulk training data directly into the database. Now, we have almost 45 days of training data saved in the system. With this dataset, I'll show you how to assign match day labels and set daily percentages of maximum match load, both in terms of volume and intensity. You can do this either from the Set Match Day and Daily Goals section on the homepage, or manually from the table inside the settings page. The first important step is to check the training start date in the settings page. This must match the date of your very first training session. Once this is set correctly, the entire system will align to that date. After that, you can either enter match day labels and daily percentage targets directly from the settings table, or use the home page, which is a safer and easier option. Here's how it works. First, select your date range in the Select Date for Set Goals section. Once the range is set, you can begin entering your match day labels and the daily goals for each metric. For example, in our system, we have a match scheduled on July 19th, 2025. I mark that day as a match day and then assign labels for the days leading up to it. This is our first official match in the dataset. Some days, like match -5, don't have a training session recorded, so I leave those blank. Next, I enter the match loads as 100%, along with some sample percentage values for the other days. These are dummy values, but they show how the system processes them correctly. Once the match loads and percentages are entered, the system automatically provides ready-made percentage targets. This helps you design your weekly goals more easily. For example, if I remove the percentages for match load, the system instantly recalculates and suggests new values. This makes it much easier to track whether you've met your targets across the week, or within your microcycle. After entering the values, I click Save Match Day and Goals. A confirmation message appears, and after pressing OK, I can view all my entries directly in the table. From here, you can also adjust them manually if needed, or add values for other dates. Now, let's check the results. I go to July 15th, 2025. From this date onward, the table opens and shows my match day labels, daily goals, and weekly goals for that week, from Monday to Sunday. I can now see what percentage of these goals each player has reached. Players who met the targets are marked with check marks. We'll go into more detail on these features in the analysis videos. The same applies to the weekly team tables. For week 3, I can clearly see whether the weekly goals were met, and in the Done column, how much of each target was achieved. Inside the team microanalysis, I can also review all data across a selected date range, for example, from July 15th onward. Here, I can see the progress of the entire team within a microcycle, day by day, including which goals were achieved and which were not. And finally, these match day labels also appear inside the graphs and tables throughout the system. This is a critical feature because match day labeling allows you to properly structure and analyze your training cycles. So, with GPS monitoring Excel, you can assign match day labels, set daily goals, and automatically track them, both on a daily and weekly level. This makes it much easier to monitor your players' progress and make informed decisions. Thank you for watching.